Hello everybody. On the last days I wasn't be able to make videos on YouTube, but today we're gonna take a look at the trade that I had on these days because I was recording these days. And today I want to start with the CRV and USDT. As we see here, there is a good resistance level, and I'm expecting that the price not going to break it because we came to this level without having any good consolidation here, and we have like something like triangle that comes to it, but I don't think that we're going to break this level now. Maybe after a small more consolidation we're going to break this level, so I'm taking short position here. My lot size was not much on this trade because we have a high chance that we're going to break this level, but let's take a look how it was going. And I already put this grid of limit order, so in case if there's gonna be a squeeze, small squeeze movement down, the price can take my limits and gonna close some portion of my positions. Yes, and as you see, as I expected that the price giving a pullback from this level, and it takes most of my position with the limits, and I'm putting my stop loss to a better place, so overall my position will not be a loss position. And as we see, I'm just keep increasing my stop loss to a closer to the price, so we're gonna take the maximum of movement, the maximum movements of the price. And yes, the price just takes my stop loss, and we're up to around 30%, approximately 30%, yes. So, and this was my first trade on that day, and this is how I draw it in the end of the video. Like as I show it here, we have a good resistance level, and this is an hourly candle, as we see here. So I was expecting a pullback from here, small consolidation, and then we might break this level, because overall it looks like we can break this level. And my next trade was at the same pair, like at the same instrument on the CRV and USDT. So, but here I'm taking decision that we're going to break this level now, so I'm opening long position, and I'm expecting that the price is going to move on the stop losses of the people. You know, like everybody seeing these prices on the market, like, so everybody putting their stop losses right behind this level, so right behind this level. So now I'm expecting that we're gonna have a squeeze movement, so let's just see how it's gonna go. Yes, this is a movement that I was telling to you. This is a good squeeze movement, and it's a good place to close the position because it's the first reaction on the level. So I'm looking to a better place. Yes, I'm putting my stop loss, so waiting when the price will touch. Yes, and the price touched my stop loss. As you see, there was a good reaction on the level, and the price just bouncing back. Most probably we're going to retest this level, and we might continue the uptrend movements, but my position is already closed, and this was a perfect scalping trade. And let's go to the next one. And my next trade was on the ICX and USDT. As we see, I didn't draw it on the graph because as I said, I was busy these days, so but as we see, there is a good resistance level, and the price came to this level, and the price already looks like break that level. So I'm expecting that we're gonna have a squeeze movement after this breakout, so I'm taking long position here. And let's just take a look how the trade was going. So there was not that squeeze movement that I was expecting, looks like, but I'm still on the position, so most probably something interesting gonna happen, or the price just can close us, or I'll just close it with a stop loss. So let's take a look at what happened here. Yep. As I was expecting that the price really break that level, and there is a strong candle that shows like it's not a fake breakout, and now it's a time to take a look at the perfect place to close it. Yeah, I'm taking decision that I'm going to close by grid of orders, and I'm putting my first limit order here. As the price takes my first limit order, and the price is already up to a 0.5%, which is with the 50 leverage, it was the 25% movement. Yeah, that's not a bad movement actually. So here, yes, I'm planning to just increase my stop losses, because I'm trying to take a maximum possible profit from this trade. Yes, and it was a good idea that I closed it, that I closed at least one limit order, because as we see, there was a fast squeeze movement down because the Bitcoin price started dropping back. But it's cool. Looks like my stop loss was too close to the price, and the good decision could be here just to increase the stop loss to closer to the price, but I didn't make it because I was expecting that they're going to be a good movement. So that's nice. Let's take a look to the next one. And this is my next trade, is SFP and USDT. As we see here, there is a good uptrend movement. There is some kind of channel of uptrend movements. We had the first touch, second, third, and this is the fourth one. We have a high chance to break these uptrend movements because we had the 4 touches, but still, as we see, all the highs are increasing, keep increasing. So I'm taking a decision that they're going to be a small pullback here, so I'm opening long position here. And what I can recommend you on this type of trades, to where you can put your stop losses, if we're going to take a look at this chart, if you will put your stop loss somewhere here, this is going to be a somehow not correct decision, because as we see on these days, Bitcoin making too much fake breakouts of the levels, and then it just continued to the movements. So I'm recommending you, is my suggestion to you, that if you'll put your stop loss somewhere here, there's going to be a perfect place, because with this one, we're seeing that if the price will come to this level, then most probably the price just change the direction. But at the same time, if you have to keep this ratio 3-to-1, so if you're putting a stop loss somewhere here, you have to close the position in somehow, something like somewhere there. So it's too risky as well. So I'm actually recommending you to trade with the low leverage. Don't use the high leverage on your trades on these days on the future. So if you're gonna use the leverage of 10, if you're gonna use the leverage of 10, that's going to be pretty good for you. So let's take a look at the trade. I'm not putting my stop loss because I'm tracking the position, so anytime if the price will not go the direction that I'm planned, I'll just close it by market. Yes, I'm putting my first limit order, so I'm planning to close it by portion. And yeah, the price takes my first limit order, and I put my second limit order as well, but I'm closing it by market. So you can see here that the lot size is just decreased a bit. And I'm taking decision to take profit because I'm not seeing that there is a good movement. And I'm seeing that the Bitcoin had somehow like double top. This is not a good sign. So I remove my take profit, and I'll just follow the position with the stop loss. Yeah, I'm putting a limit order of all my lot size, and to decrease commissions. Yeah, this is a somehow good. It's not a cheating, but somehow good tips for you. Close it with the limit orders. The price just struggle. Yes, and the price taking my limit order, my last limit order, so, and we're closing it with the profit. And let's move to the next one. Yeah, and my next trade was on the ZRX and USDT. As we see, there is a good resistance level. We had a one touch on this level on the second one, so we had a high chance that we're gonna have a small pullback. But you know, you have to be a bit careful on these trades because we already have one touch and this is the second one, so we have a high chance that we're gonna break this level. So I'm taking a short position here, but I'm not planning to keep it for a long time. Yeah, we have this somehow a breakout here. Yeah, but looks like it was a fake breakout. Second one. Yeah, actually the position was too long, but there was no movement actually. I remember these trades now. Yeah, and what is the risky part of this trade? As we see, the Bitcoin one, the Bitcoin chart also came to a somehow resistant level. We see here a good resistance level, and most probably if the price gonna break it, is not most probably, for sure, if the price gonna break it, we're gonna have a good squeeze movement to up. So the same squeeze movement we might have on this ZRX as well. So this trade is a bit risky trade, but as I said, I'm not planning to keep it for a long time. I mean, not for a long time, I'm not planning to take a high profit on this trade. Yes, and this was a perfect place to close it, but I think I didn't close it at that time. I just put a stop loss. Yeah, I'm just putting a stop loss. So let's take a look what gonna happen here. Yeah, the position just takes my stop loss, and yeah, the position takes my stop loss, and the price start going closer to a resistance level, and we're seeing that the Bitcoin start its own movement. This was it for today. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you liked this video. So don't forget to press a like button for me, right? If you learned something for yourself, don't forget to subscribe my channel, so you all the time you will see my updates on this channel and you can take a note for yourself. You can learn something from the trading. Wish you all the wealth.